inside the Pale City, where the ominous signal tower rested within. Far in the deep wilderness, icy blue eyes popped out from the trees all around the border of the abandoned city, stepping forward but not any further. Despite how much hunger was brewing in its belly, it didn't dare move any closer, for the signal tower / Thin Man's magical barrier was still surrounding the city. One touch would lead to instant death. Not really, but probably a fate worse than death. It didn't know which of the two could happen, but if it were to take over the Pale City with its other little Wendigo creations, then it couldn't risk destroying itself or any of its tribe members. Despite a large chunk of its tribe having fallen back at the nest, where they failed to capture the remaining staff leader, a white-haired girl wearing a green dress, and was also kind of a massive bitch, and children, some of which they succeeded into turning into Wendigos, which included one brunette girl with hair tied up in a lovely braid, wearing a bright yellow raincoat, and was very protective of another young girl wearing only white. It still had enough members to spare to invade the city. After all, there weren't that many people left in the Pale City, besides the remaining viewers, the teacher, and the doctor, so losing a few members wasn't too much of a cost. Eyes darted around the city. Even from this distance, they could still see the twitching heads of the viewers as they stared blankly into the TV screens, more of their life force being drained and acting as a power source for both the Thin Man / tower. It was still unknown where those viewers who had their life force drained were sent, but that didn't matter, as the barrier would weaken, then die sometime this century. Then the Pale City was theirs for the taking, like it should have been several years ago.